right now. Oh shoot. I didn't even do my my intro. That's one thing I didn't do.
Okay, we live. Hey,
Hold
hey,
on.
hey.
Let me get my gold book. Oh, as well. So anyway, are we oh yeah, okay. I got it. So the top you this is midnight. Yeah, sorry. Anyways, I just was just playing. I need to fix that intro a little bit. But so we shooting the shit today. I'm not on camera. My hair not combed. I'm not gonna be on camera.
My hair
And I
not
guess we
combed.
gonna huh?
My
You
hair
ain't
ain't
got no
combed either.
hair.
What kind of sucker stuff is that?
Oh, it got me on here as William.
Cool. That ain't
I
what it
don't
say.
know why I got me like that. Oh, it got me on here as William. Pause it. I'm trying to not to. I'm sorry. I got me on there as William, so I don't know what happened to that. But I'm gonna tag
They got
everyone to the live, and I'm
hey.
gonna post for anybody that want to join. But anyway, so
Come in and say hi.
who? Me? You talking
No,
to
I'm
me?
saying to anybody want to jump on. No, I'm saying whoever
So
want to jump on, they could come in there and say hi.
I did try to label it Freaky Friday because ever since I've been on this militant thing for a long time. It's been a long time since I've been freaky on Facebook. So I kind of want to talk about some sex, but we don't have to talk about sex. We could talk about marriage, like you said, because you said fuck marriage, and I
Yeah,
want to
you
know why.
can't be married and talk about sex. Nigga. It's either one or the other. You either gonna have sex or get married. You ain't gonna do both.
Sex is marriage, ain't it?
Girl, please, you sound like you newly married.
I feel like I'm newly married.
I'm trying to think. When was the last time I had sex with my ex? Shit.
Well, I am
Yeah.
technically newly married.
I know. That's why you still getting some. That's why you still giving it up. Let me not say you still getting some. Y'all women the one who cut us off. Let that nigga get do something messed up. You gonna still give him some? If he getting on your nerves, you gonna still
Yeah,
give him some top?
yeah.
Okay, yeah, you sound like a newlywed. Sound like a newlywed,
Um,
cause
I don't believe in. So some people believe in doing that. I don't. I don't believe in. I don't believe in withholding sex, especially when you're married.
hell yeah, you shouldn't. What the hell? That's the whole point of getting married. But that's supposed to be the point of getting married. Let me say it correctly. A lot of people get married for their own personal reasons, and the marriage only satisfies them or serves them, so they don't even think about the other person because that's some selfish shit. And whoever does that deserves to go to hell. Period. I'll say it and I claim it.
Wait,
Mm-hmm.
they deserve to go to hell because they stop having sex,
Yeah, because they withhold sex from their spouse. That's like
right?
that's like that's some hard. That's some hater shit. That really is some messed up stuff. Because you set up the other person for disaster. You set them up to fail. It's almost like you starve them and then you get mad when they ask you for some food. Like, what the hell would you expect to do when they hungry? Like, nigga, you go from having sex every day to all of a sudden, the dude gotta beg you or get on the schedule, set an appointment for you to even, man, please. Then you get mad when he start talking to other people. Backwards, so stupid. I'll never. Mm-mm.
Well,
And I'm not.
I'm very religious, I guess you would say, or I go by what the Bible say when it goes about marriage. So, according to the scripture, when you get married, your partner don't have authority. I mean, you don't have authority over your body, but your partner does, and vice versa. and you're not
Amen.
supposed to defile. You're not supposed to defile. What's it say? Defile one another unless
Amen.
it's an agreement or for fasting. And so it also
Mm-hmm.
the marriage bed is undefiled. So when it comes to being married, it's your duty to have sex with your partner.
Amen.
When your partner wants to
You
have sex,
supposed to get
you
that thing off.
and it says that if you don't do it, then you'll allow the devil in. In other words, and I'm putting it in my own words right now, that if your woman or your husband decides to withhold sex for any reason and it's not agreed upon, then they give the devil permission to tempt the relationship by allowing other people to come in it. So a
Don't
person
blame the
can't
devil.
get mad if they,
That's
huh?
the that's hormones. We ain't blaming the devil. People horny anyway. But yeah, don't blame the devil for it. Shoot, you don't get me now. I'm gonna be horny. Make everybody else look good. You know what I'm saying? Just like going to the grocery
The
store when you
devil is
hungry.
anything that goes against God. And not just one person. There's a person called Satan, and there's the
Mm-hmm.
devil. The devil is a spiritual way of being. So whenever you do something against God, that's like basically you're a devil. You know what I'm saying?
Amen. Them women
So
is devil.
I'm not trying to preach to nobody,
Now
but
you
I
ain't
that's
preaching, girl. You
but
telling the
when
truth.
I decided to get married is because I don't want to keep having sex with multiple people, or I don't want to have sex with somebody who ain't gonna be committed to me. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us women, like even from young age, we listen to these men tell us that, oh, I'm gonna be with you, I'm gonna give you the world, and then we open our legs just to find out he was lying.
Not necessarily. They just change their minds. Niggas don't always be lying. We may believe it when we say it. And then we find out, afterwards that shit, you know what I'm saying? You just ain't the same person that he thought you was. Or, you know what I'm saying? You ain't worth the whole world. You know what I'm saying? You may have been just worth the weekend. People got the right to change their minds, especially in such an early stage of getting to know each other. You learn things about people afterwards. And it's like, oh, okay, I didn't see that before. I don't know. Females get comfortable after a while. Same thing. Dudes get comfortable after a while. Hey, shoot, open doors for you. you know, call you 20 times a day. Take you out on dates, everything. But then when they get comfortable, you're like, dang, you don't never spend no time with me. You don't appreciate me no more. And it's like, yeah, you don't got too comfortable. So it ain't necessarily that they didn't believe it. They was lying. They just could have changed their mind.
Well,
I
that's,
changed
I
how
mean,
they feel.
everybody have a right to change their mind, but when you get married, I'm hoping that you like have the mind frame to stay solid. You know what I'm saying? So yes, every now and then, because marriage isn't perfect, and every now and then when you go through marriage, one day you might want to just wring their neck. You know?
Hell yeah. Hey, shit. They say the marriage don't start until you want to kill your spouse.
No,
Yeah,
but you
that's a
don't have
real.
to go there.
No, I said that you want to kill them. That you're not supposed to. No, no violence. We don't advocate violence. But yeah, marriage ain't real until you laying next to him one day and you're like, man, I'll stop this nigga. I can't stand him. But you still stay because you love him. You work through it. But yeah, y'all gonna get on each other's nerves. Y'all living together. Y'all close to each other every day. So y'all, that's part natural. But you're right. You gotta have the right mindset. And I think a lot of people aren't mentally prepared, psychologically prepared, emotionally prepared to deal with the maturity that a serious marriage, a serious relationship brings. Um, that's my 2 cents. That's what's wrong with my past relationship. She just, she was kind of still a teenager. She never learned how to communicate effectively. She didn't learn how to open up. She didn't learn how to share. She didn't learn how to trust. She didn't learn how to, you know, elevate herself. And so it was like, it was cool in the beginning. But after 10, 15 years, I'm 30s. Now I'm about to touch my 40s. And it's like, okay, I'm at a whole different point in my life than where I was before. Like,
Wait a
and
minute,
I can't,
how long was you married?
13 years, I think. Something like that. 12, 13 years, something like that. But yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
Y'all
Yeah.
have children together?
Mm-hmm.
How many?
3.5.
What? What do you mean a half?
I only claim half of her because she's very disrespectful. She's bad, so I only
Is
half
she
way
your
claim her.
seed?
Shit, financially she is. The hell, I don't care about no biological shit. I haven't paid for that girl her whole life. So shit, she mine's by default. She sure did come at full cost. But no, she's not biologically mine. I took care of her ever since she was like 6 months old. So
Okay. How many of them are biologically yours?
3,
Wait.
4.
Oh.
If you want biologically, girl, shoot. I'll just tell you finances I spent. You know how much money I spent on that girl? What's the first one? So I spent the most on her. No, she's not getting nothing. When we talk about stuff like that,
How
she
old is
grew
she?
to 21.
21. Oh, and so you was married for 13 years, but how long y'all was together overall?
Um, See, I'm gonna put an asterisk next to this. As you know, I'm a lifestyler. I believe in polyamorous relationships. So I was never monogamous with her. So we were together or dealing with each other 20 plus years. 20 plus years. Um, Married for yeah about 13.
Okay, so she didn't mind uh, um somebody else coming into the bedroom.
Um, hmm, the funny story about that,
I got time.
according to oh shoot, that's all right. According to her story, we never had that. I didn't have the conversation with her, or I didn't tell her, so she didn't know about it until afterwards. I told her it was all bullshit because I tell people from the beginning how I am. So you know, she said she went through the first 3 to 4 years of dealing with me, not knowing. And I was like, okay, whatever. I don't know how you didn't know when, started out as a booty call. You know what I mean? Like, we weren't even dealing with each other like that. You already knew I had other people I was dealing with, but neither here nor there. It was one of those things about when did we actually officially start. And, my thing was, and with most people, I'm open. Like, do you have fun, enjoy yourself? You know what I'm saying? Just don't neglect me. So, she, like a typical person, um, likes to contour the stories to, fit the story she's trying to give, but it just doesn't add up. So she was able to enjoy all of the extra relationships that she wanted, but she tried to crucify me based upon the extra relationships that I had. And so, it was just little things like that. I'm real big on fairness. I'm real big on being open. I'm real big on communication. And so it got to a point to where, yeah, when we couldn't even talk things out without arguing, it was like, yeah, red flags, red flags, red flags. And yeah, it just became a little bit too much. It wasn't worth the effort anymore.
Wow, this is deep.
Not at all. It's decisions. I wasted. I mean, she's been like this for a long time, and
Mhm.
I stuck by it, and tried to do what I could to try to help. At the end of the day, it's about perspective, mindsets, thinking, and I think that anybody should be able to, or any two people should be able to communicate to a point to where you can express yourself and come to an understanding. But
Mhm.
I learned the hard way that being able to effectively communicate is a skill that people have to work on. Not everybody has it. And yeah, you got to take time out to do it. I've been through it because I have businesses. So I take trainings that teach me about that. I've been working on it for so long.
Mhm.
But, I'm real big on, hey, if you got a weakness, work on it. Make your weaknesses your strength. You're always supposed to elevate. You're supposed to be working on something, trying to enhance something about yourself all the time. And so, yeah,
Mhm.
it just looked back and it was like, you know, the same things, same deficiencies she had, the efficiencies that she had in her late teens, her 20s, her 30s, it's like they still there. Like, you still the same person, and that's not good. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? We 40. I'm about to be 40. She a year younger than me, so it was like, come on now, not a good look, not a good look.
So,
but she's a cool person. She just
who initiated the divorce?
I did.
You did?
Yeah, I told you. Yeah, it got to a point to where I told her I was gonna rock with her as long as I still had hope for her changing. And it was always about elevating. You know, if I'm going to spend my time with you, if I'm going to deal with you, we got to be working. We got to be elevating. And it just she became kind of like a dead weight, you know, to where it was like it was no progress, no movement. You know, we couldn't talk about goals. We couldn't talk about what we're going to do next. We couldn't talk about working on things because she was so stagnated, wouldn't open up, doesn't effectively communicate. It got to a point to where, you know, towards the end, she refused to talk. I'll be like, hey, let's talk. And she'd be like, oh, I don't want to talk. Okay, cool. And then 5 minutes later, she's on the phone.
I don't never want to talk.
Yeah, that's how she is. But she'll be on the phone talking to her friends or something like that. I'll go in there, like, I thought you didn't want to talk. Oh, you just didn't want to talk to me. Oh, okay. And then that came from, okay, I'm a Capricorn, so I'm very direct. You know what I'm saying? I got
When's your birthday?
The 3rd of January.
My husband's birthday, January 5th.
Yeah, that means it was your fault. Oh, your current husband?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, girl, you got you a good one. He gonna get in you, girl. You can try to act up. You gonna see the other side of him.
I don't act up. I'm a good person.
Oh, okay.
I like sex more than he do, so I feel like he don't want to be withholding the sex.
You say sex is only one part of a relationship. It's extra stuff and what you could be acting up about. You just said you don't like to communicate. Capricorns love communication. You can't be no quiet person around no Capricorn. You got to be able to open up, expand yourself, explain yourself, and all that good stuff.
It's not that
but I'm happy that you are sexually open and willing to be a satisfying partner. We wish we had more people like that in relation.
What happened? You gotta get back on. You got cut off, Big Willie. I'm over here trying to eat and talk at the same time. Hold on, let me see if I can get him back on here. He probably was in a bad area. Let me call him, guy. But yeah, I don't know what happened. But it wasn't like, oh, here he comes. Okay, there you go. We'll grab him to the stream. What happened?
I lost service. Yeah, I heard you. I lost service.
You gotta be still wherever you are. Sit your butt down. I see you walking around and stuff.
I was in the garage. That's what it was. The garage is a little bit too far, so I came out. Came out the garage. It wasn't a good spot. But what was you talking about? I don't know.
Communication.
Oh yeah. Yeah, not everybody effectively communicates. And so, you know, that's what you're talking about. How many people in relationships are actually satisfied by their spouse? And yeah, it's not really that many. And you would think that there'd be a whole lot more and things like that, but
well, it'd be like this for me. It's like this for me. When it's always gonna be somebody that's more satisfied than the other one. It's always gonna be somebody that get more out of the other one, but it's not more everything, because it's gonna be sometimes that he's more sexually satisfied than I am. Right?
How you know?
I know.
Oh, there you go. You toot your own horn. Okay, so okay. When your birthday?
I'm an Aquarius. January 30th.
No, knock it off.
Why?
Knock it off. Y'all not.
What's wrong being an Aquarius?
Nothing. Nothing's wrong with Aquarius. They're amazing people in their own right. That's what everybody say that. Every sign say they freaky.
Well, I noticed with Capricorn, They like to take their time with their freakiness. They like pace themselves, you know. They wanna ration out the freakiness. Me, I'm like, I'm no holds barred. I'm ready to get with the shit and let's discover some new shit. You know.
Amen. That's what I'm saying. Let's push some envelopes. I'm with it. I'm
Mm-hmm.
ready to go. That's why I'm kind of excited now. I'm like newly single. I'm about to go. I think I'm gonna have a party today anyway. I think I am.
Today,
Yeah, why not?
you're in LA
Yep.
and you're just gonna throw a party out the blue.
Yeah, why not? I'm beautiful. Shit, it ain't hard for me to get females to come. And
What about the men?
I mean, it's even easier to get the niggas to come. Come on now. If I got females, then I can get niggas.
And where the party gonna be at?
My place popping.
Where's that? It's just
Long
cross
Beach,
streets.
North Long Beach, off of Atlantic and South.
Okay.
Why you coming through? You and your hubby gonna come through?
My husband got to work.
Oh shit! Well, you can't come without him. You ain't about to
No,
start
I
cheating
can't.
now. Nah, you can't
He don't care
because
if
it's
I
too
go
early.
without him.
Nah, you can't. You can't be cheating. It's too early. You gotta
I'm
wait till
not
at least a
trying to
year.
cheat. I can't come.
Then you
What
ain't
kind of
gonna
party is it? Why y'all people always gotta have these lifestyle parties? I don't be want to go to those. I just be want to go
oh,
to a regular party. We play dominoes. We shoot the shit. But no,
I want
everybody
that
want to
too.
be freaky at the damn party.
Nah, I just want to get freaky because I'm newly single and I'm about to celebrate my singleness. I'm about to
So
go
you trying
bust
to
a
have the
nut.
lifestyle party?
Not at all. I'm about to have an intimate party. I don't lifestyle do like that. I mean, I guess it's the same thing depending on what you call it, but I'm about to have a couple of people and we about to get it popping. And we gonna be satisfied. And I'm about to tear somebody's ass up, and then I'm be good, and I'm gonna go about the rest of my day.
So this, I was trying to find that thing that Gorilla. What's the girl named Glorilla about marriage? What the hell she saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna find it.
Mm-hmm. So is anybody watching our thing?
Yeah, a few people watching it.
Oh, because I can't see it.
Mm-hmm. They
I
call it
can't see it.
Glorilla. Wait a minute. I've seen the men. All right, hold on. Yeah, there's people watching it. They in and out, in and out.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to find the little meme that she said. Here we go, right here. Let me just go on and share this here. He out again. He keep going in and out, but I'm gonna keep on talking because I'm already on here. So this girl, Glorilla, she said something. Okay, I'm trying to get this here. She says, "So y'all believe in marriage in this generation? I just couldn't see myself fucking with one nigga for too long. Niggas start niggaing after the first 6 months, and baby, I'ma start niggaing right along with the nigga." So I feel like, of course, you're gonna get with a nigga and he gonna be nigging. But when you get with a man, he gonna be manning up. So if you choose to fuck with a nigga, then what you expect you gonna get? You gonna get a real nigga. If you fuck with a man, what you expect you gonna get? You gonna get a real man. So it's all about who you choose to deal with. And I do agree to this degree on the 6 month thing. I always say that you must like prove a friend. So 6 months should be, where you find out who the person really is. That's when they're representative. I just he keep going in and out the stream. Hello.
I'm back. Hi.
Yeah, I was just talking about the Gorilla Girl. While you get your technical difficulties in order, cause she did you hear what I was saying or no about the niggering and all that? So I just think that um marriage could be very beneficial because then you have two people working together for a common cause. But if you just getting married and you guys don't have a common cause or a common goal, then it could be destructive, you know. So you do have to choose your mate wisely. But also, marriage is also beneficial because if you go around just sleeping with folks and then oops, you get somebody pregnant, I don't care if you got a condom on, because I know few babies was made with condoms, and so ain't no even birth control, ain't none of that stuff 100% protection. The only protection is abstinence. So if you out there having sex and then you don't know the person and you end up being pregnant, or he getting you pregnant, I mean, or you getting her pregnant, then shoot, especially with the abortion laws being overturned, you got
Heck
you got
yeah.
a problem.
You stuck with them things. You right.
You'll be stuck with that person till death, basically. Even when the child is or adult, you still gonna have to deal with that other person if y'all both are responsible parents. Because you just have some
Amen.
parents that just leave and ghost and don't never show up in the child's life at all. But they're
I'm
gonna have to
gone.
deal with that.
Yep. That's yep. You right. But you know what I'm saying? I'll be the voice of reason. Fuck marriage.
Oh
It
God.
is not worth it.
Uh-uh.
It is not worth the
You
hype.
just mad right now.
Nah, I've been saying that for years.
You
I've
never
said it
gonna
from
get
the
married
beginning.
again?
No, I didn't want to get married the first time. I did it for the for shit. What happened? I was working for the county, and so she needed benefits. So I did it for the benefits. Now fuck marriage. It's as a male, I can easily say that fuck marriage because it's no benefit to us to be married. There's no benefit to a God to be married. All the liability, all the consequences, if the thing doesn't work out, falls on us. But shit, we don't get nothing to be married. The hell, we don't get a better woman or better life automatically. Hell nah, just more headaches. Ugh, hell no.
Wow.
You stuck, especially oh man, you stuck. Like what the hell? Stuck like a truck. Now it'd be
Wow.
different if it
Well,
was worth it, and guys got catered to, and what I'm saying, they get spoiled, on king status, and okay, yeah, we together. You my husband. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You the sun and the moon in my life. Shit don't work
wow.
like that.
Well, statistically, it's beneficial for men as far as health wise. They live longer. They have higher standards of living. And married men benefit from lower levels of stress and fewer stress related disease.
That
Uh,
what? I don't believe them studies, girl, because I can show you a study that says that married men die faster.
no, they don't. No, they
I,
don't. Actually, married people in general do not die faster because there's always someone there to like say for instance somebody was having a stroke or a heart attack, because there's always someone around, then they could call the hospital faster, or you know what I'm saying, they
but
could
you can
respond
have
faster.
you can have
Huh?
more. You can have the same thing being single.
Not necessarily, because most single people they die alone.
That's actually them. Most married people die alone.
No, no, well, only sometimes. That's like, say for instance, a person that's married, one of their spouses die, and then now they're widowed or whatever. Then yeah, they die alone. But typically, for the most part, when one spouse dies, then the other one soon follows.
Yeah,
Especially if they've been
yeah,
together for years. Like
yeah.
I'm
That's
talking
a
about decades.
downfall. Yeah,
Huh?
that's a negative thing. That's a negative thing. That's a super negative thing. I don't want to
Well,
die.
some people die of broken hearts, because when they spouse
That's
gone, they
that's a
like, what
negative
is it
thing
for?
too.
Huh?
Exactly. That's a negative thing. Who want to be that stuck on somebody if you want to die if they not here no more? The fuck? You love your.
So
That's a negative. That's a ooh wait. I had a person I know did that just happened to them. They wife died and he was dead 2 weeks later. I'm like, ugh, that's not no good thing. But like, oh, that's so sweet. That's the fuck that. Mm-mm. I don't never want to be stuck on a person like that. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Okay, so we don't know what's going on when it comes to death. So we don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
That's a horrible thing. That's a horrible thing to die because somebody else ain't here no more. Oh yeah, that's horrible. Well, that's like that's horrible. That's like that person is like poison to you or something like that. Like what? Like that's like y'all both got a bomb tied to you. Or if I go, you gotta go too. What? How you know I don't want to stay? Go find me somebody else. But no, I'm gonna be dead. Who does that? But to each their own. Marriage ain't for everybody. I mean, it definitely ain't for me. But if you like it, I love it. It just ain't for me. I'd rather have a team of people than one person to get on my nerves. But I'm a guy, so yeah, it's a little bit different.
Well, you're a black man that believes that. And so most black men don't believe in marriage, which is unfortunate for them because a lot of black women are getting wifed up by other nationalities, and then we got the black men being passport bros, and the women that they going overseas to go see, they catching on to the game, and then all the stuff the black man is trying to avoid, these other women is already caught on. They asking for way more than we ever asked y'all for. So
y'all asking for stuff, it's your attitudes. Y'all black women.
Now that's a stigma.
Not necessarily. It is a very much reality. Take it from a black man.
I've seen black women go up on black men, and I've also seen Latino women slap the shit out of a black man. And when I see this Latino women slap the shit out of a black man, you know what black men say? They think they hot and spicy. So they call the Latino women a hot and spicy Latina, but if a black woman is just yelling, then she's an angry black woman. So it's a stigma that you guys put on your own people.
Incorrect. I mean, you yes, that may be true in that specific situation, but the stigma about women having attitudes and being hard to deal with, our black sisters are very, very, very much hard to deal with.
You black men are the only one that think we're hard to deal with.
That's because we're the ones who deal with y'all the most. So yeah, we deal with y'all differently than y'all deal with other races. You don't come at us the same way you would come at a white guy, or the same way you would Latino or Asian. No, it's a part of the struggle that you go ahead.
It's the way the man comes at us, right? So I'm serious because I'm married to an African, by the way. It's African.
Oh, amen.
So, but before I got married to him, I was in a 9-year relationship with a black man. And the black man I was in a relationship with, he was very aggressive towards me when I disagreed with certain things, right? I could be talking to him just like this, and just because I disagree or whatnot, then he'll start yelling, he'll become aggressive. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what is all the anger for? We're having a conversation. And it
maybe he was just passionate.
Huh?
Maybe he was just passionate about the subject. Some people do get passionate, get riled up depending on what the subject is. You know what I'm saying? I get like that when we talk about religion and stuff. It pisses me off sometimes. I'll be on my tangents and my vents. Not that I'm an angry person, but certain, you know what I'm saying, certain topics, you know, you get a little bit more into emotionally than you do others. How you know he just wasn't passionate about it?
I'm just giving one example. I have many more. Like, for example, like the way my dad raised me. My dad is old school, so he raised me to you know, for men to open doors for me, to stand up when I walk in a room. You know what I'm saying? To greet me and all that. So with this particular guy, he made it seem like it was just like a chore to open a door for me. You know what I'm saying?
It probably was. If it's not something that he's used to doing, then it probably was a chore. He'd be like, why I gotta do this? Like, nigga, your hands work.
It's called being chivalrous.
I mean, but yeah, not everybody learns that. You know what I'm saying? So it may be
So
something
if you
taboo
want
to them.
to, okay, so if you want your woman to act ladylike, then treat her like a lady. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You can't treat her like a
Mm-hmm.
nigga off the street.
That's an extreme example. I understand what you're saying, but yeah, like
That
I'm
extreme
not trying
example,
to.
what can you do for her? I'm not your homie. I'm your woman. You know what I
So
mean?
mm-mm. I understand you. I'm not going against it. It's just that was an extreme example. Just because you open the door for
That's
somebody, I mean you a nigga.
huh?
Because you don't open the doors, because you don't pull out your chair. That means he treating you like a nigga. Like what?
Yes, he's treating me like a. I'm not. I'm a lady. I'm not a man. You you do more for your homies than you do for your woman. Then it becomes a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
So here, that's not even an extreme example. That's something small. Now, just imagine. Okay, yeah, I don't know how he was raised or what his upbringing was, but it's called having manners. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing wrong with having manners, because I know when he used to come over here, when we used to kick it, he wanted to make sure that I looked nice, my hair wasn't all over the place. I always maintained myself. You know what I'm saying? You want me to put on some sexy lingerie? You gotta treat me like a woman and make me feel like a woman for me to even want to do that. You want me to cook you a meal? Well, why would I cook you a meal? What is my benefit from it? You know what I'm saying? I want to feel like you're worth cooking a meal for. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm gonna cook anyway because I have children and all that. But sure, if I cook a meal, like it's like this: if I cook a meal and tell him to go make his own plate, that's not me treating him like a man. That's just treat him like regular, right? Would you allow that from your wife for her to tell
I,
you to make your own plate?
I made my own plates. I mean,
Oh,
yeah, it doesn't bother me. I mean, I think with a lot of people, they have their preferences or their ways in which they're used to and accustomed to, and they kind of um think that everybody is like that. And I've learned a long time ago that people really, really, have different backgrounds, different upbringings, different, way different. And so what may be normal to you is something that's totally different from other people. What you may be accustomed to may be something that these people have never thought about. And so sometimes, especially in relationships, we hold people to standards in which they have no idea of even how to maintain, of even to know what to do. Um,
okay. Real
because of
quick,
lack of
we
communication.
added somebody to the stream. Hello, Clifton. How are you?
How y'all doing?
We all right. We just
I'm
shooting
gonna
the
talk.
shit right now.
What's up, brother? How you
All right,
doing?
chilling, chilling. What's the
Are you
topic?
married or not? Nigga, whether or not you should ruin your life by getting married.
Well, I condone that message. I am not married. I don't really believe in that sort of thought
Amen.
process for sure.
Amen. Amen.
I mean, it's
Somebody
different
with some.
strokes for everybody, but you know,
Nah, nah, that's
Why
really
why
not.
you don't like marriage, Clifton?
it's not that I don't like it. It's not uh, what marriage was and what it is today aren't the same. And so the
Amen.
people that are participating in the marriage or wanting to use that word don't have the same mindset as our grandparents, even to the
Thank
point of um, physical abuse and verbal abuse and no money at the house and uh, no job, all of that sort of stuff. Our grandparents still stayed together through thick and thin,
you.
good times and bad, and it's not like that now. So that's my.
Everything.
I agree with that. That's something though that me and my husband now we agreed on, that no matter how bad it gets, we got each other back, And I think you have to have those tough conversations before entering. Like, what's gonna happen if you don't have a job? What's gonna happen if I don't have a job? If I'm not making money? Those
See, girl,
conversations.
you always be making it personal. I be
Well,
wanting
I
to
have
help.
conversations.
I be wanting to say some. I be wanting to say some stuff, but then you make it personal, and then I gotta bite my tongue.
No, you can say whatever you want to say.
Well,
Speak your mind. Shoot, we all.
no, it's not.
I'm
It's
not gonna
nothing.
go cry. I'm not
No,
gonna go
no, no.
cry.
It's nothing like that. It's just more or less like it's good to have that conversation in the beginning, right? But marriage is a concept that truly
Hey man,
we don't really get. And then when you have that conversation, everything is wonderful. It's sunny skies. You probably had it on the wedding night or
right.
before when everything was great. But can you have that same conversation when you don't have no money? When one of y'all is sick? When the chips it's here
When the
like
shit hit the fan.
right when it's sunny outside and everything is awesome, everybody got their money, everybody doing stuff, everybody's gravy. It's easy to have those conversations and say, "Yup, I'm here for you, baby. We gonna rock and roll." But when those things happen, when those times come, is that person still the same person? And I'm not saying anything personally specifically to you. I'm just saying in general, when that time comes, most of these cats is ready to hit the door, whether it be man or female, ready to hit
Whereas
the door.
most women file for divorce, so most females are ready to leave. But you're
Oh,
right.
truly, I wasn't even gonna go there, but most divorces are let out by the women.
Yeah.
The
But let me ask this question to both of y'all. How long do you think
way-
that a woman should wait for her husband to get his funds up? Do y'all
Like,
Funds up.
nah, husband,
Nah,
wait a minute, y'all in this together.
Yeah, that's why you better be.
say for
Girl, please
instance,
get your ass working too.
say for
That shit
instance she is
expensive.
working. Say for instance she's working. Okay, let me just put it like this. Now husband, I'm gonna just take the gender part out. How long, like say if one spouse is lacking financially, how long should the other spouse wait before that other spouse
Ain't know how long.
get a
You
job or
you
something?
married.
If you married, it's forever. Ain't that what they say?
Yeah.
Ain't that what you say? So it's not about how long, it's what is that other spouse going to do to fill in the blanks. A perfect example. When I was younger, I was working all the time. I made sure that my woman stayed home. We weren't even married. I just, in my mind, if I
Mm,
could take care of the bills, she could take care of the kids and the house, and we gonna rock and roll this without killing ourselves with the babysitting or trying to squeeze in grocery shopping. We were burning the candle at both ends. But eventually, she wanted to get out the house. She wanted to earn some money. Well, fine, let's
mhm.
switch roles. I'll watch the kids. You get out there in the world and make that money, but you got to make enough money to pay the bills. That's all we need to ask. It's different when a woman gets out there having
Oh,
to, and I know I went back to the gender, but it's
boy,
harder
no,
for
you
a
can't
woman to make that money that a man will make. It's just harder. And so
man.
when you start saying, and see, your thought process is already there. You just got married and you're already talking about how long should I have to wait. That shouldn't even be in your thoughts. You should be like, what can I do to fill in the blanks of my man? What can I do to help our situation? He can't get a job. Well, shit, I need to get 2 jobs. That's what a man would do.
So you feel like the woman should get 2 jobs?
I feel a woman should what?
So if the man is not able to work or he can't find work
And y'all married.
and we're married, then the
Yep.
woman should get 2 jobs.
In
How
this
you pay
world
your
of
bills?
in this world of equality, why not?
How you gonna pay your bills if you don't work? Y'all
All
could be
right.
homeless again.
I know who's going to pay the bills then. If okay, the question should be, how long is the woman going to wait before she's like, man, I'm going to have to get some money coming in because the bills are starting to cash in. I mean, that's the real
That's simple.
question.
That's
I mean,
ridiculous. So many women look for marriage as being a financial.
Wait a minute, Big Willie, I need you to be in one position. Why y'all walking? What's wrong with y'all? Y'all got
we
88.
got stuff to do. What you mean?
I'm working.
I'm going to
I
Why
sit
think
y'all
down and,
walking and moving
all
around and
day.
stuff?
yeah, I got stuff to do. Hey, that's what men do. We got stuff to do.
Y'all
Oh
don't know how to
man,
sit still, huh?
Nope. Nope. I got that. I got to get that bread. I got to get that money.
Mm-mm.
Anyway, been moving around too much. Woo.
Yeah, I can't.
Marriage is not a financial release to a woman, man. And that's the problem with so many women. It's like y'all look at the financial part of it and shit. A guy, you know what I'm saying? So many guys they work, they do all of this for their females because we're natural providers. We gonna do that.
Exactly.
Not but with that providing, how many guys things like that? You know what I'm saying? Where they food is ready and all of that. You know, they pick is doing what they supposed to do. Because I know a lot of married people, real life examples. I know some who are stay-at-home wives. They got the most pickiest job in the world. Like, damn, for real? What do you do all day? Nothing. Well, shit, that dude, he miserable. He go to work, come home, eat, shower, go to sleep.
How
Wake up, work
He
day.
cook
And
his
don't
own
let
food.
he might have to. What you mean? Our fingers don't. Our fingers work. Our arms work.
But I'm just saying, like, if I feel like if the person is staying home, okay, whoever is at home need to be keeping the home.
Should be
first, right?
correct. Should be, but I mean, if you ask,
I could clean my own house.
Hold
yeah,
on,
if
Will.
you,
He's trying
Easy stuff.
go ahead, Clifton.
I mean, how many of these females can cook a meal? How many women can you say got a man who works? We'll say 8 hours every day, and when he comes over to that house, they're not staying in the same house. When he comes over, how many of those females have prepared a meal for him?
Every one of my friends do that.
You're doing it again. You're personal, so personal.
Well, I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know nothing but what's around me, so I can't say who do it that I don't know. So I'm just going based off of what I do know, and every female that I know do that. But that's who I decide to surround myself around. Now this newer generation, like the what's the Cardi B generation, I don't cook, I don't clean type of generation. I don't know about that.
That's the Cardi B's and the Megan Thee Stallions. That's them too. Ain't that what they said in the WAP song?
I don't know if that was the WAP song. I don't know what song that was. I don't follow them. You know, I like maybe one of Cardi B's song. That's before she was Cardi B. Like that's before she blew up. It's a song that I like that she had. But
well,
other than that, you know, I wasn't raised like that. And I was raised by my granny. So, you know, I kind of had that old school being raised old school. And
right.
then you got people from my generation raising crazy kids now. Because these kids is out of order. They like, I don't want my kids to be raised the way I was raised. And now look at them. They don't cook. They don't clean. They fake. They wear fake eyelashes, fake hair, fake everything, fake butt, fake tits.
It's a little bit more than that because I participated in that as well. I can't even lie. I surely didn't want to raise my kids the way that I was raised. But I also maintained a hard line of discipline, and I always kept an eye on their badasses because I knew who their daddy was. On the other side, though, I do know that there was a big change of people, our generation, not wanting to raise our kids the way that we were raised, but they took it to the point of being friends with the kids. And that's where the issue is. Because once them kids got older, they wasn't able to tell them, okay, you don't do that. That's out of line. They were already homies. They were buddies. And that's I feel the fallout for the actual youth of today.
Some people would debate it's okay to be friends with your kids. Me, I always tell my kids we're not friends, but I always left that open line of communication where they feel comfortable enough to talk to me about whatever they were going through.
Yeah, that's fine, but that's fine too. That's fine too.
I think you should be with your kids. Yeah, but you gotta teach them what true friendship is. Because if you friends, you gotta
talk up a little.
I said you could be friends with your kids, in my opinion, but you gotta teach them what true friendship is. You know, you don't disrespect your friends. You know what I'm saying? If that's a real friend of yours, you look out for them and you do right by them. So yeah, you could be friendly with your kids. You could be friends with your kids, but you gotta hold your kids accountable and teach them how to be adults. It's no reason why anybody should be disrespectful. And so you guys gotta,
Well,
you know what I'm saying, still
think
check
about
their ass. They cool.
think about how you chastise your friends, right? They do something wrong, right? Or something that you don't agree with. How do your friends react to you telling them they need to do better?
Me directly, I'm a Capricorn, so
Yeah.
I'm very blunt. They take it. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you because you're a grown ass adult. So you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna tell you directly, like, hey, you doing X, Y, Z. That's not cool. You need to cut that out.
But
You do it or you don't.
but they
What happened? Clifton?
He was about to start lying. He was about to start lying. That's it.
Oh,
I like Clifton. He cool. Girl, I know we did not. I'm not on here for 50 minutes with you, girl. I'm gonna send you my bill.
yo, Bill, you don't start.
Girl, I'm over here trying to work. But look, I do like this idea. I do like this open forum type
I'll
thing.
give you 9 more minutes and then you can leave because I'm only gonna do this for 60. I'll just do an hour
Okay.
show each time I do it. You know
Okay,
what I'm
good. Yeah, we can do an hour. Yeah.
I didn't go nowhere. I heard y'all talking that mess.
Oh,
That was him. I didn't say nothing, Clifton.
man, you can't just dime me out like that.
I only
That's why
talk
you
shit in the chat.
No, I'm just being silly, y'all. I'm good. It's all good.
You only see me. I got keyboard courage. I'm not gonna talk shit to you on the live though. Not unless I got some liquid courage. All over.
Girl, you crazy.
But where you
All
going?
right, so-
Beneficial though. So
No, I'm here. It's only the 3 of us in here.
Yeah. So we getting some good little views on YouTube and on Facebook. So this is pretty good for a first time for me to go live in a long time. And I appreciate y'all both being on here, you know, to shoot the shit with me and to talk about this marriage
We're
thing.
talking about real stuff.
Huh?
So we ain't shooting shit. We serious.
This is serious, but it wasn't no aim to the conversation. So this is what happens when you shoot the shit. You just come up with a conversation. So that's why I did it like that.
The death of marriage. We down with marriage. It don't even work. I think that marriage is disgusting. But like I was saying, I do want to for us to do this on a continual basis. We will maybe we'll do a poll or something in the group to see, you know, what's a good time for most of the group members to see when they want to get on. Then we can
9 times out of 10, I'm gonna tell you like this, just out of my experience and stuff. 9 times out of 10, trying to figure out what people do is a bad idea. But since you are an admin and everything, and Clifton, I'm still gonna give you the moderator. I just haven't got around to it. But you could always look at the analytics. Oh God. And the analytics would tell you the high times of the days. Usually Thursdays are the best days. So if you go in the you know the little it's like a little tool thing. You click on the tool thing and it'll show you the analytics. Are you still there with us, Big Willie? Cause it looked like you froze. I think he froze up.
Oh, okay.
Anyways. I'll talk to him about that later. But I think marriage is beneficial. I prefer to be married than to be single. And I think most women do.
Well, yeah. Of course, women, look, there's nothing wrong with the idea of marriage. It's just like there's nothing wrong with the idea of voting. It's just when you get into the weeds of it, once you actually get into the process of it, it gets a little sketchy because it's 2 humans trying to combine themselves. And some humans are selfish. Some are about it, and you never really know until things hit the fan, unfortunately. That's all I was saying about it.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I always talk about my personal experience of what I go through, so I could, you know, because that's the only way I learn, you know. So I have to talk about it. So I am learning my husband, learning other different ways, and I'm starting to learn because I've been single for so long. Even though I was in a 9-year relationship, we didn't live together.
So it's different living with somebody.
Huh?
It's different living with somebody.
Yeah, so it's different living with someone because he got his ways and I got my ways. Like it's a method to my madness, right? So I might have like my tweezers by my dresser. Don't move my tweezers from my dresser. You know what I mean?
Right. The little idiosyncrasies. Right.
And
I
so
hear you.
he like to like straighten up or whatever and think that he doing me a service, but I'm like, you moving my glasses over there, that ain't gonna work.
Where my tweezers at? I can't find my tweezers.
I can't find my tweezers, I can't find my glasses. I mean, like, what's going on here? Don't touch nothing. So it's also because I got my own place and he got his. So, but he been staying at my place, you know, since we got married. He been staying more at my place. So we haven't found. We're looking for a bigger place to move right now. So I think it'll be better when we move into this other place, because right now him coming over here trying to clean up and do stuff. No, bro.
Y'all need to get a space together so y'all can map out your own areas.
Right. That way you be on your side and I'll be on my side. But right now, this room right now is my whole. It's all my space. I don't even have no space to put none of his stuff in here. That's why
Where you at, in LA?
Yeah, I'm in LA.
Okay.
You got to get rid of some of your clothes. You got to get rid of some of your shoes. I said, are you crazy? Then he go through my shoes. You don't even wear these, and these are brand new. I'm like, so what? I'm going to wear them one day.
Women.
What?
How it even got in your closet and you ain't ready to wear it?
No, I got outfits that still got the tags on them that I plan on wearing one day.
Wow. Yeah, that's a female tactic. That ain't how we roll as men. We just buy what we need and get it on. Y'all women, y'all buy extra stuff. And we gotta pay for it.
Huh?
We have to pay for it.
What do I have to pay for it? Oh,
we always have to pay for it. We have to pay for it. Mm-hmm.
Well, I buy him stuff. Like, I got some clothes here for him that I brought that's still in the bag and he ain't wore yet. So I do that with him too.
That's only because he ain't seen it yet.
No, he saw it. Mm-hmm.
Oh. No.
He saw it. You know, it's certain times that I want him to wear the stuff. So
oh no. Oh no.
Like if we supposed to go to the jazz festival, then I want to go to San Diego and different things. So I want to do different stuff. So I just buy the attire for those events.
Oh my God, girl, you living in the 80s style times.
I'm an 80s baby.
Holy shit, girl. Hey, okay.
He says I'm a little controlling, but so is he. Shoot.
You are a little bit controlling. I'm getting that sense.
Like, baby,
I was gonna ask you about what's the dynamic, but I'm gonna back up off of that. And see.
No, he's controlling too, because like if I put an outfit on or whatever, he'll be like, "Oh no, you should change your shoes." Or
oh wait. Change your shoes or change your outfit?
Change the shoes or something. Like he'll prefer me to wear a certain shoe with this outfit or something, and I'm like, no, because like me and my cousins, like over 10 years ago, we would put our dresses on and put tennis shoes on with dress. So he don't like the fact that I put tennis shoes on with my dress. And so he want me to put on my heels or something, you know?
I see. Okay. No. Yeah, that's a little bit outside of my male preview. You wear whatever you want, except if it's like provocative or something like that, because you represent me, sort of a thing. But
no,
that's
unless I'm just like with him and it's like a short drive or something, I would never really put on nothing provocative outside. I'm a mother, so I can't be going outside just looking like no 304.
There you go. So you be saying some good stuff sometimes, and then you be saying the craziness other times.
My son is trying to bother me. So I'm finna end the live because we got 1 minute and my son is knocking on my door, getting on my last nerve. And I'm going to do the live again, and I'm going to try to be more consistent, and I'll give you a heads up on whatever we decide to talk about.
All right.
And I thank you for joining the live.
Thanks for the invite. See ya.
Appreciate you. Bye. How do I go back to this? All right, you guys, we finna end this, and thanks for watching. We'll be back probably on Monday. You guys have a good one.